since we're last here, we've played, 2 games. We've made 3 signings. One has already performed incredibly well. The other 2, not yet, but again, they've just signed. We've also managed to get a couple of players out the door. And we have a couple more that might be leaving too. We're in talks of bringing another player on loan. And that's just... There's still time. There's still time to maybe get a squad that might be able to avoid relegation. Who the fuck knows? Let's get into it. We've got 2 games to play today. We've got 2 games to go over. Let's stop wasting time. And let's get into it. This is Quite Average Gamer. My name is Duncan. And welcome back to the Journeyman. Let's go. So welcome in, everybody. Hope we're all doing well. Let's then look at what we have done. Harley Lewis has left. He was a youngster. They just sorted him a contract. He's went to Ammanford. I don't regret this at all. The only thing that I'm kind of swithered on was his physicals, where he has pace, fitness, and decent jumping reach. But absolutely horrific first touch. But good finishing. I honestly don't think we're going to miss Harley Lewis. A big one, though, is Thomas Walters has left the club on a free transfer. He was on £300 a week. He has now went to a non-league side. Yeah, okay, little bit of a blow for us. Also, played 1 game in the league and scored. Apparently played -1 games in the cup. Fuck knows how that works. But this is where we're at. He had to go. Wages were just a killer. And he didn't really fit. Who has come in, though, is Alex Lang. He is a 25-year-old goalkeeper. And trust me, I know that his stats are crap. They're awful. They actually are awful. But he's better than what we had. And honestly, he's shown it this season already. He's made 2 appearances for us. Conceded 2 goals in that time. Conceding a goal a game at the moment. However, you can see by his rating, he has played phenomenally well. 2 goals in 1 game he conceded, kept a clean sheet in the other. So far, so good for him. What I will say is, because he's regularly been playing football at this level for Cardiff Met, he should be fine for at least this season. The next signing then was Owen Evans, who I think will be a good player for us. And he is a 21-year-old wide player, predominantly on the right, which you'd remember we signed Mikey Williams for. We know. Little bit of pace, but very good determination. Good passing, which is definitely going to help. Crossing, dribbling, first touch isn't the worst for this level. And he's fit, which is always a bonus. 2 goals. Not 2 goals, sorry, 2 games, not done much, got a booking, but he has came in. And the last player we've signed who has made 1 appearance is Ben Burrows, 26-year-old, 5'11" centre back. He is now first choice alongside the boy who is on loan. Nothing special, technically for what we need. Fairly solid, decent enough heading, decent enough passing. Slightly, I'd say, under what we'd want marking and tackling for this level. However, it's passable, okay-ish pace, okay-ish jumping reach. Natural fitness is fairly good as well, so he'll be fit for most games that we are playing. Nope, that's not it. Fuck. Transfer activity, there it is. So in terms of players, Harry Dakin is the player that we have made a loan offer for. He would come in as a rotation option for us as a defensive midfield player. Jacob Penhale could be leaving the club on a free transfer. He's just a youth player. They've offered him a contract. We haven't even considered him, truth be told. Meh. The ones that are interesting, though, is Captain Alex Gammond could be leaving on a free transfer to Lantwit Major. He's on £206 a week. Utter pish. 5'8" centre half or midfielder. I don't know what his good position is because you shit it to them all. He could be leaving the club, which would get us back to a positive on wage budget. Louis Bates is the next one who we go going. He was a kind of potential centre back, would maybe use £50 a week. Not major, to be fair. He's only made one appearance for us this season off the bench. Meh. He's not going to play. Let's get him out the door. It's another £50 a week saved, which, if all of that goes to plan, our wage budget would be back in a positive. Now that's done, let's get to the fixtures. If I can remember how we played 2 games since we were away. We beat Cardiff Met 1-0. Ruben Davies got the goal. He has been in fine form for us so far this season with 5 goals, in 4 appearances in all competitions with 1 assist. He got the goal in that game. We then played Lanny Town and we fucked it up. We took the lead on 4 minutes through Corey Herford. They were battering the door down most of the game, but we were limiting them to really poor quality chances. Chance from outside the box, nothing you think were going to punish us, and then a 3-minute spell where they just got the chances they needed. Joseph Hopkins and Ethan Can got the 2 goals to give Lanny Town the lead, which means the league table looks like this. 3 games played, we have 3 points. We are 3 points clear of Haverfordwest County and Connah's-Quay Nomads. Connah's-Quay, I would imagine, will climb up that table. We are probably hovering where we'd expect it to be. It's going to be a tough one. It is going to be a tough one. But today we are taking on, as I said, Haverfordwest County, and they'll be taking on Colwyn Bay. And formation-wise, we have changed a couple of times. We have this Route 1 style. I hit the wrong button. We also have this, which we've seen. But these are our 2. Is that going to fuck everything up? No. In possession then, we're back to this shape, which we've changed for this game, I think. And then out of possession, we are going for a 4-4-2. We're just trying to be awkward to beat, truth be told. So this is where our average possessions will end up being. So Lang will be in goals. Arguably our strongest back 4 of George, Burrows, Fanning and Kelly, who I did sign to be a backup right back. Bates and Price are 2 holding midfield players. Both well. Bates will push forward. Price will try and sit deep. Unless we're defending, then they'll both press. Evans on the right wing. Williams on the left. Herford will play on that 10 slot and then become a second striker when we're defending, with Davies leading the line on the bench. Roberts, Jeffries, Bevan, Snaith, Anderson, Owen and Dyer. I feel like I've done a shit ton of speaking already. My throat is fucking raw. So apologies for all the coughing. I will inevitably do. But let's then get into this. They're expected to play an incredibly defensive shape. A 5-3-2 with 2 defensive mids? What? No. Oh, no. So it's going to be 3 centre-backs, a defensive mid, 2 wings-backs, 2 centre-mids and 2 strikers. Okay. Yeah, our home form is going to be important to us, but yeah, I'm kind of concerned a little bit. This could be very hard for us to break down. Like, very hard. Getting 3 points here, though, would be pretty big. We are in red. Haverfordwest are in blue. Let's see how we do. Long ball forward, Burrows heads. Herford takes a good touch, and this is where we have to be deadly. Davies to George. I need Davies further up. Price, Bates, Herford, Davies. Simple shot to the goalkeeper, not troubling him whatsoever. Yeah, not really what we want to be seeing, but we've won the ball again. Williams now. Looking for the overlap, but just holds on to it for far too long. But we've intercepted Williams. Herford. Oh, he's lost the ball. Took too long again. But Bates wins it back this time. Evans. Price. Back to Burrows. George. Out wide. One more. You're taking too long. Evans. Our passing's too slow for me. Bates. That's a good bit of play though. Evans, can he get the ball in the box? Low cross. Easily cleared. But we get the ball back. Long ball forward. Headed away. Bates with the second ball. Evans. Bates shot from distance. Well over the bar. Okay. Okay, we've won the ball again. Price. Bates. Fanning. Long ball forward. Easily cleared. It feels like the team are trying to just 1 second balls, which if it's working for us, I'm not going to tell them to stop, but I've definitely not told them to do so. Kelly wins the ball really well there, actually. Fanning all the way back to Lang. Boy, sending a hospital pass to George. Thank fuck it was unmarked. Evans. Bates. Long ball for Turford takes a very good touch and gets it out to Kelly. Williams now. Can he deliver a ball in? Takes it round. Back post. Davies! And it's in. Ruben Davies is on absolute fire. Him and Horford's contracts being up by the end of the season is horrifically bad for us. Because we are not replacing them with the same level of ability. But we take the lead again through a Ruben Davies goal. 5 minutes on the clock. We take the lead. Have we just seen this whole game? We've intercepted the ball again. Evans now. Just keep going yourself. Take it down to the corner. Take it down to the corner. Tries to deliver it. Hurford's there, but it's easily cleared away. That'll give us a throw. Kelly. Williams. Back to Kelly. Left-footed one. Back post. Evans' head. Falls to Davies. He hits the woodwork. Unlucky. Price now. Shot from distance. We hit it forward. George. You're just... I said we hit it forward. We didn't. They did. But how the fuck are we penning them in? Oh, I thought that was in. Evans, unlucky with that header there. Right, George. Why does the ball sound like it's been hitting an empty hall? Hurford. Go on yourself, son. Unlucky. Unlucky. Have they actually set out to try and contain us like we did against TNS? Surely not. Right, they're breaking forward now. That was never troubling us whatsoever. He could have walked with that ball forward there. I don't think it really mattered. I don't think he had to drop and kick it like that. Right, Lang plays the ball out to Kelly. Williams. Inside Turford. He's got to see the run of Davies. Oh, he doesn't. He held it on for too long, but that's a good ball out to Evans. Evans fires it across. Harford's never winning that. Ball was to Davies, who was making the run through. That's a great touch by Williams, but poor effort on goal. I don't know why. So many. I've noticed that a few times with players where a long ball comes to them, and instead of maybe trying to take a touch, they just head it, which puts them more in danger. Where they could just try and take the ball down and have a touch. Not all the time, but some of the time would be nice. Williams. Ball in the back post. Evans. Unlucky there. Now Bates has it. Bates plays the ball forward. Evans misses it. Comfortably in the hands of the goalkeeper. We are just all over them here. And like that, 2 headers and we're on the counter. Oh, fucking hell. Hits a shot from what, about 25, 30 yards out and just hits it right off the crossbar. I mean... Like, I'm very happy that we are. It wants us to have a DM in our defensive shape, but I don't at the moment. I'm quite comfortable. I feel like if we get a second goal, I would be incredibly happy. I just feel like we're still prone to maybe giving up a goal. We've had the chances to have a second goal. Fuck, even a third. We've had the chances, but I would like us to get that second goal, even a third, and just put this game to bed. Right now, their shape and however they're set up to play, not just their shape but their style of play, is just we're countering it very easy. We're not even trying, like, not set out up to counter them in any particular way. To be honest, we've just kind of kept a very basic shape with a little bit of pressing from midfielders and one fullback, to be honest. And we just seem to be picking up everything. And I think it's more because of how many players they have back at all times. It's just not giving them much of a chance for second balls, where we are in the midfield anyway. In the middle of the park, we're getting second balls quite comfortably. Price, that's a good idea. Williams, though, he gets it. Price, first time ball over, tries to get that for Davies. That'll be a corner. Right, Hurford, can he pick out one of our players? That would be nice. Nope. Falls to Price. Well over. Well over. Partly Fanning's having a bad game. I don't really know how. Kelly looks tired, which is a concern for me. Davies could have tried to win that. Like there, Fanning could have just took a touchdown. He didn't need to head that forward. George. Good first time pass here from Evans, who gets it back from Bates. Good one too. Can Evans get the ball in? And it's in. It's 2-0. Evans to Davies, and that's what we needed. We needed that second goal. It gives us a little bit of breathing room here. And I am delighted. I actually thought he'd messed up when he took it in, but it's a good ball. Nobody picks him up. And he just has to get a touch on it, Davies, and it puts it in the back of the net. Work the ball into the box. No, we don't need to. Evans. Cross it in, back post, but Williams doesn't really get close to anybody. Williams keeps it in, back to Kelly. Tries to cross it to Evans at the back. Falls for Davies. Oh, he's hit the woodwork again. I think that must be like the third time this game. I think he was offside anyway, but still. Okay, we're at half-time then. Half-time and very comfortable. Like, how's he got a 6.6? Yeah, I actually am very happy. I don't know how Hurford has a 6.6. Kelly and Evans and George all looking a bit tired. We don't really have options at fullback, and that's the issue. I mean, Kelly is my backup right back. My first choice left back is playing left wing. So he's not even my first choice left back. I don't have a first choice left back. I'm still trying to get players in. We set up a couple of things in the transfer room to try and just see if we can get players who may be interested coming in. Even on loan. I'm not bothered about permanent at the moment. It's just about getting bodies in. So that's what we'll probably look at between games. Or I will look at between the games. See if there's anyone we can make offers for. Not changed shape, but they've definitely got a bit stronger. Evans is exhausted though, so let's start making one or two little changes. Dyer's going to come on, which means defence. Oh no, he can play there, that's fine. In possession, you'll be a winger, I think. Yeah. You'll come on as a winger. Hurford will go out left. Williams will be replaced by Snaith. So we're just going to go 2 up top for the remainder. That's the plan anyway. Kelly, I mean, I cannot actually make a change for you. There is no obvious sub. Ben Burrows can play there? Cool, Ben Burrows is going out to be a defensive fullback then. Kelly will come off for Roberts. I'm assuming you're going to be an inside fullback. And probably a holding. Let's make those changes now. We have a penalty? I've just come back to a penalty. It's going to be Davies on it for the hat-trick, surely? I was busy trying to get subs done that I wasn't even paying attention. It was Price. And he tucks it away. And it's 3-0. Don't you have a fucking Scooby what caused the penalty? But who cares? We're 3-0 up. Very good penalty. Our changes have been made. Let's just try and see the game out, boys. Let's not start giving away stupid goals and stupid chances. Roberts. I just said don't do that. What a stupid foul to give away. Honest to God. That's not what we wanted. It's not what we wanted. Well done, Hurford. It's one thing about having Davies and Hurford. Their quality in general will just shine through. Says Harford's having a 6.5. I don't buy it. I'll be honest. I don't buy it. I'd be happy not to see another highlight for the rest of this game. Right, 10 minutes left, boys. Come on. Our back four is very narrow when we're defending. I've just noticed that. Very narrow. Okay, it's a corner in the 94th minute. 30 seconds left. Dyer delivers. Pish corner. He delivers it again. Headed away. Fanning, Roberts. Bates hits the ball forward. Cleared away. And it's over. Brent Ferry 3, Haverford, West County 1. Good one, boys. Very good win. Next game. Must be delighted with that result. Yeah, it's always nice. It's all about good things. Learned a lot. Thank you. Yeah. Good result. Can't complain. Actually, pretty decent result. We gave away one stupid goal. And that means our next game, I think, if I remember correctly, is Colwyn Bay. Colwyn Bay. So hopefully, by 4 days' time in game, we might have at least one new player. Maybe two if I've got lucky. See you all in a second. Or 3. I love how the whole of that first game, I didn't realise I still had my stream stuff up and I was in the wrong corner. No change to the starting 11. excuse me, one change to the bench. Dakin comes on the bench. He's come in on loan. His physicals are shit. But he's going to be our backup defensive midfield player. I'm okay with that. The players who I wanted to go, Gammond hasn't left. Bates hasn't left. Even that youngster, actually, didn't leave. We had an offer for Anderson, which we rejected. So yeah. No change start 11. Let's hope for the best. I legitimately do not know what to expect here. I feel like it's too early in the league to kind of gather form. Yeah, I want to be impressed. So we look like we're going to be the team in black. They are on the team that look like they're playing in a old West Ham kit or an old Aston Villa kit. Or old, was it Burnley that had that kit years ago? Price. Good passing back play here. Williams delivers the ball in. Evans. Poor header. He managed to get himself in front of the defender, did everything right, and then the minute he jumped, I knew it was going over. He just positioned himself so badly wrong. Okay, so we're letting them come towards us. Kelly does well, reads the ball really well there, actually. And Kelly is breaking up that wing. Is anyone going to see him? Nope, we've came inside. We've got a lot of players there. Kelly. What a goal. And it all came from Kelly winning the ball back. And it's him that puts the ball in the back of the net when we break up the other end. Kelly and Williams actually didn't go in each other's way, just a little bit. Williams does well. He runs inside, he leaves that space for Kelly to run into. And he just, with that comfortable right foot, just side foots it into the opposite corner. Which is interesting. And we take the lead. We take the lead. Price, Bates, Davies, poor pass there. Why would you push him? Such a needless yellow card. I'm not happy. Gave him so much space, but he hit the ball straight at the goalkeeper, thankfully. Wasn't even a good bit of play. We just gave them that space. Ball seems like it's going from end to end. They're saying that we don't have a defensive midfield player, and that's what's creating a bit of space. But it seems to be the wings that they're getting down. Right, Williams. That's a good fault board. Bolt forward for Herford. Cuts it back. Davies puts it wide. Oh no, he does. Sorry, it came off the defender. We've actually made an offer for a player on loan to be left back. All the strikers that were recommended to us when I asked for transfers or loan were all free transfers, all wanting about £600 a week, which we cannot afford. Harford with a goal, it's 2-0. Yeah, we can't afford £600 a week. Evans with another one. So Harford takes a corner. They clear it out. We force to it, and it's Evans. He just does the smart thing. Drives into the box. Takes it down to the byline. Cuts it back across. Harford running in completely unmarked. Heads it home. Doubles our lead. Can't complain. I was looking at their defensive shape there. It's like a 4-2-3-1. Well, we default into just a flat 4-4-2. Can we keep the clean sheet today? Right, good initial header away. They picked up the ball. That's so unlucky. How does this deflect in is my question. Oh, he's put his foot up to try and block it and he's guided it home. That's so unlucky. And now it does put pressure back on us again. Not put pressure on, but gets him back in the game. Dive. Diving bastard, ref. Come on, you fuck. Wow. Oh, we're going to go in level, aren't we? This is just... started so well in this game. Right, Kelly does well. Williams just break with the ball. Gets it to Davies. Inside for Herford now. He's got a lot to do. Bates. Evans. Take him on, son. Take him on. And he's beat him. Crosses it in. Davies' head. You're probably going to try and head that one back across goal. But I went out if the keeper hadn't caught it, to be fair. Please don't. I feel like you could have caught that. Right, well done. Good clearances. Evans now breaking on his own. He's not really got the support. Well done and winning the foul, actually. Is that going to be a booking ref? Yeah, well done. Can we get half time, please? Right, brilliant. Yeah, we have to do a couple little things I think here at half time. One, yeah, I guess I'm kind of happy with that. Team instructions, I need to remove getting stuck in. Yeah, we stay on your feet, please, boys. Give me back to this. Do we make changes? Davies is having a bad game. Like, there's no doubt about that. He is having a poor game. You're not good enough to get it together. How can you look delighted after? I don't think delighted is what you were going for there, guys. Okay, they've made a substitution, interestingly enough. One of the players that they've took off was causing us a lot of bother at the end of that first half in Maguna. Well done, Evans. Early free kick. Right, in-swinging free kick here. Unlucky. Have a shot. Or don't. George has, though. One full-back open to scoring, and the other gives us our third. I love it. I wanted Evans to take the shot. He doesn't. Plays it to George. Back to Evans. Sorry, George to Evans. Back to George. And he just, like Kelly first half, excuse me, right foot passes into the box and gives us that 2-goal cushion once again. Which is pretty much what I feel like we need. Apparently we've now moved up to 4th in the league. Go on, Hurford. Go on, Hurford. Probably should be doing a little bit better than that. Giving Davies till 60 minutes, but he's probably going to be coming off. Probably going to bring on, was it Anderson? Ollie Anderson? The youngster. I'd say I didn't really pay too much attention to him before, but when that offer came in from, I had a quick look at his stats. I don't know what his technicals are like, but it was his physicals that caught my eye. That's a good header. I don't think Lang should be getting beat like that, but it's a good header. So annoying. Right, Evans. Back to George. Burrows. Okay, they're doing okay. Evans has done well in either taking on his man or John Fowles today. But Williams with this free kick from quite far out, to be fair. That is utter pish. What the fuck was that? I know I said I wasn't expecting much. I wasn't expecting you almost kick it out for a fucking goal kick. Right, well, that's going on. I'm going to make this sub. Davies is absolutely coming off for Anderson. Mr. Anderson. Centre forward. Question becomes, do we take off? Right, I'm going to bring on Roberts. I guess my better judgment at the moment. I'm also going to bring off Price for Dakin, and it's just a simple like for like with him. Just taking off a couple of the poor performers at the moment. The guys who are tired of getting kept on, just for a little bit at the very least. Right, Williams tries to cross an early ball in, but comes off, goes out for a corner. We're going to make a couple of changes here. And Williams to deliver. Nice clear away, Hurford. Fanning shot, way over. 20 minutes remaining. And I'm not 100% sure, really, what the best thing to do here is. Well done, George. Right, Bates. Roberts. Hits a long ball. Anderson takes it touch. Out to Williams. Take him on, take him on, take him on, take him on. Oh, Kelly should probably overlap there. Fanning plays a long ball. Falls for Hurford. Stray, the goalkeeper. Probably should be doing a bit better than that. If that highlight had continued there, I'd have panicked. Like Fanning. Roberts. To George. Evans. Take him on, take him on, take him on. He's got both those guys on bookings, I think. Take him on. George. Tries to play the ball over for Anderson. He does. Takes a good touch. Oh, unlucky for Anderson. Unlucky for the youngster. Roberts does well. The airport didn't seem interesting going for that ball. Dakin comfortable. Or not comfortable, but nice little pass. Evans now. Bates. Evans, go on. Bates. Oh, ref! He's got to go off. It's a second yellow, right? Oh, you shite bag. You absolute shite bag. Dakin on the free kick. Hits the woodwork. Not sure if that was a cross or a shot, but hits the woodwork. I'm going to take Evans off now, actually. I'm going to bring on Snaith, which is going to kind of change our defensive shape. Probably for the worse. Boop. I can't really do much else here defensively in terms of changes. Bevan? Yeah, Bevan's going to come on for George. Just as we try and do something to give one of our fullbacks a little bit of a rest. But we've done it. Evans now. Loses out to Jones. We are kind of opening ourselves up now for the end of this game with the change with Snaith. We're putting Bevan in at right back, which is not his comfortable position. He can play wing back, but we're asking him to basically defend that flank on his own. Snaith will not be coming back often to defend it. Lang now. I've no idea when my audio has just died. But Lang to hit this goal kick at some point. That was awful. That was actually horrific. Again, Kelly had time to take a touch there. Right, plays it long. Okay. Kelly now. Nobody's really moving for him. Right, Williams. Hurford, back to Williams. Anderson, give him it back. Penalty? It's not a penalty. Oh, Bevans. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Roberts plays it up long, but seems like the quality from both teams has just disappeared. Just watching this bit of pass and play. Snaith now. Out to Bevan. Plays an early cross to absolutely nobody. Wait, 4 minutes added time. And we're trying to break. Williams. Plays it inside to Dakin, but it doesn't get to him. Reaches Bates instead. Snaith. Bevan. With... What the fuck was that? That is what I'm calling that. That's the type of pass. That was a what the fuck is that pass. Right. We blocked the shot. Goes out for a corner. And this is not what I want. And fucking last kick to the ball. Line just kicks it. If he was going to do that, he should have done it immediately. Oh my god. They're going to equalise. Bevan gets it out for a corner. We are under so much pressure here. You can see where our lack of depth is hurting us. We have bodies, but not very good ones. And I just think centre back might be our strongest position. Lang gets a hold of it. About a minute and a half left. He's going to punt it long. We don't even doesn't even attempt to win it. It's just putting us under more pressure. The fact that Snaith's an out ball, we're not even using them from these kicks. Keep it in, Snaith. Dakin. First time past it, Hurford. Williams. Dakin. Ball over the top, out to Snaith. Can he keep it in? He does. Doves the ball into the box. It's headed clear. Roberts with the clearing header. Can Bevan keep it in? He does, actually. That's a good break, Hurford. Go on. Go yourself. Hit it. Oh, fucking hell. I don't know how the keeper dived that way and the ball went that way. We clung to that victory there. I honestly think if we played for another minute or two longer, we would have dropped points. We got away with that. We absolutely got away with that there. Fucking hell. Oh. Yeah, so next time. Right. Fuck all that. We're 5th in the league. 9 points after 5 games. Most other teams have still got to play their 5th games, which they will do the next day. And our next fixture then is against Connah's Quay away from home. And our next game after that will be Carnarvon. Henry offer has been accepted. Okay, so it's now up to Louis Henry if he comes in on loan. Fucking hell, I need to get through them. Narrow win, but we get there in the end. And that is all. Let's be honest. That matters. I actually think we just come back for the next. Oh, okay. Our next 2 games is the league game against Connah's Quay. We then play Cambrian United in the Cup. Let's come back for the next 2 games. I think that's what we'll do. So let's see if we've got any more transfer business done by then. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll come back for those 2 games, and then we'll probably start jumping a little bit further ahead. If you've enjoyed today's episode, please leave a thumbs up. It actually does help the channel out massively. I will see you all in the next one. Take care.